Good evening, guys. I thought I'd get a bit into character. Watch out, light coming on. How is everybody doing? No epileptic ants. Yeah, that would be a good thing. How are the Lundy? The Lundy are good, of course, of course, of course. Is the sound okay for you guys? There you go. Yep. So, I made the pumpkin smiley trays. And then my daughter was like, but that's not enough. And they wanted to make a ghost house, a haunted house. So they did with tiny pumpkins and a tombstone and ghosts. And I was like, well, that's kind of funny. So it's going to be another short stream this evening. I'm going to stop again at 9. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining. I already see 23 people. Nice. Don't forget, like, subscribe, especially like like the videos, helps the algorithm. So it's going to be another night where we do the colonies that you guys want to see. So you just ask me what you want to see, and I'll go and grab them. Thinking of that, I get the feeders. Luckily, they're not too far away. There we go. Hey, Amaranth. As you guys know, this is also known as the Cigar Factory. And we are pumping out, guys. We are really going for it. So if you already have an idea what you want to see after this colony, let me know, because I'll try to get through as many as you guys want in 1 hour. I totally forgot to welcome everyone. Hello, East End, Jojo, Jack of all trades, ants and stuff. Of course, Grandpapa Martin, Custard and Chips, Campanico, Kino, Rico, and Amber Ants. Welcome, welcome. So as you can see, we have quite a few cigars. We have some larvae, but again, a lump of eggs, way more larvae in the bottom over there. More larvae over there, more larvae over there, more larvae over there. Hey, Edcrest. So, yes, we are really going really well on this nest. Question, guys, do any of you guys have Filosas? Did you sell them now, Nico? Because I think it is a really fantastic ant. Could we see the Nikos first? Yes. But first, we are going to give these girls some food. You're editing. Okay. For people who don't know it, these ants take live prey, so I am going to give them live. You heard your name. Do you still have the Filosa? How did you sell them? Hello, Willie Barton, and an ant keeper. So these ants, still selling them. Okay, well, guys, hit them up if you like. They're epic. They take live prey, so I am going to give them a live red runner. If you don't want to see this, time to move to another channel. Here we go. First, a red runner. Let's see if they are a bit more responsive this week. It's behind the skull at the moment. The ants are around. My new ant colony is doing great. Thanks for all the tips. Cool. I'm really in love with the leaf cutters lately. Of course, I'm going to show you in a bit. And there's something really cool going on with the leaf cutters, which I think is epic. Where did the red runner go? It is hiding inside the skull. I'm going to grab another one. Yeah, leaf cutters are just something else. So, there we go. Don't tell me you're going to hide behind the skull as well. Come on. Don't be afraid, girls. To be honest, guys, I'm a bit behind on preparing everything for hibernation. Hope to catch up this week, because we actually got a dog. We adopted a dog. So I've been very busy with that. And my kids had a holiday. So that combination was time consuming. I like the little ghosts. I just started my new leashes colony. I want to know if the outworld is too big. Is this a problem or no? I know that the nest I need to be small, but the outworld, I don't know. For most of them, it is better to have a small outworld as well. Because they won't stray far from their nest when the colony is small. So starting colonies, I usually use a test tube and then a feeding corridor. And then as soon as they get to the numbers when they are escaping the feeding corridor, then I go to an outworld. So that's kind of the limit for me. So that's one red runner down. The other one is sneaky looking in the back here. Yeah, thanks, Rico. Yeah, his name is Leo. He's 2 years old. And he's quite a big dog. So, yeah, I have to do all the walking and stuff. My daughters are, well, he's too big for that. And also, we need to get to know each other. He's been with us since Friday afternoon. But he's been a treat. He's friendly. He likes to cuddle. But apparently he's French. So he doesn't really know all the commandos yet. And also he was a stray, so we don't know. He doesn't know his name because we give it. Until how late is the stream? The stream is going to last about 49 minutes. Yeah, he really loves the girls. He's been, yeah, as I said, he's been a treat. He found his forever home. Okay, let me put these ones in the back for a little. Oh, you want to see something cool? Some big leaves going by. Let me see if I can get you the long tube view. Will you ever keep the Atta species? Maybe. I tried with the Atta texana. That wasn't really a success, but that doesn't say anything. So probably, yeah. Okay, Nicobarrensis. The Nicobarrensis. Yeah. Oh, okay. We had some movement with the Nicos because they are no longer, well, at least I don't know if all the queens are in there, but the brood is in the tube. No, the queens are still in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, where's number 5? There should be queens. Or did something happen? Or is it in the tube? I'm not sure. So, 4 queens at the moment. I can't really see if there's another one in the double drinker. Don't worry, there's water over there still. This is also a bit of preparation for a move. So yeah, they are looking good. I am going to give them some sugar water. And I am going to drop a red runner in there. Any tips for Tetramorium bicarinatum? Make sure that you have a good barrier. And the more you feed them, the more they grow. And apparently, at least that is what they are, what Antimatters is telling us. Once in a while, you're going to have a really, really big die-off, because that's what's happening with my colony at the moment, and also with Martin's colony. Mine seem to have settled, but they seem to have settled like, I don't know, there's less than 1,000, and there was a few thousand. So, Tetramorium bicarinatum, keep them warm, feed them, and they'll grow. That's it. I also got the question when mine got elates. And that was, well, when it's 500 till 1,000 workers plus. Okay, guys, anything else you want to see? Let me know. Of course, I saw the question about the Lundy. We can go straight to the Lundy if you guys want. Let me know. They got brood again. That's cool. That's nice. Mine don't. So, well, almost no. Phidodinotus. Yes. Well, first the Notus, then we go to the Lundy. So, the Renaissance. as we said last week, they are castle building, and well, they are still castle building. They are making all kinds of structures. And I need to take it out, and every time I forget it. So I pick up the nest, I place it on the table to try and feed them, and as soon as you move them, you're done. They are everywhere, and you can't do it. But when they are inside the vivarium, you can do it. So I need to I really need to think about it the next time I grab them. So as you can see, a lot of activity, more activity, and still one big pile of brood in the corner there. It's always so hard to show, but it's from here to here. It's here it is 2 millimeters from the roof are the eggs. So this is one pile from there to there. So that's really, really good. I'm not sure how long I will be able to keep them in this setup or when I have to grab a bigger nest. But then again, I don't mind. It's cool. Also, a bigger outworld might be good for these ones. Hey, Brick Wars, welcome. Not sure if it's a familiar name, so welcome. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We do a live stream every Sunday. And I try to do a video once in every 2 weeks. Let's get some red runners in there. I would expand the setup as they now feel around. Yeah, well, that it's not 90% yet. Do you still have the Diversa? Of course, I still have the Diversa. So Lundy, then Diversa. 100% of none are in the outworld, but they are always in the outworld. They are always in the outworld. I forgot to give them some sugar water. Putting that right on there. That's actually in the blue cup is still a sugar cube. I had so much fun with these things. They were everywhere in our house. Okay, I'm going to put these ones away, and then we're going to do a quick round of Lundies. Okay, so for the Lundies, I've got to take you guys off the phone stand, because we are going to the other side of the room. So, we had a discussion today on the group chat of Ilias of Ilias Ansacs, where I bought the Lundy. And the question was about ivy. And don't forget, there's ivy and there is poison ivy. This is normal ivy. And why do I like to feed the Lundies ivy? There's also rose petals, but I like to I like them because they are the ivy takes them more time to cut. The Lundy are not really big. They are polymorphic, so you have a few sizes of workers, but they have no majors. So they have trouble taking parts out of it. So that's cool, because then they take they have to take more time for it. So there's more activity, there's more walking around. As you can see, they didn't like the rope, so they shortened the rope about 5 centimeters. And then when we follow the tube, there's something else that's funny. Because most of you will know that we had an outworld that is a trash pod next to the fungus pod. Well, guess what? They don't like it. So they are actually using this small outworld on the other side of the setup as the trash pod. Which is cool, because that means that we can use the big trash pods, maybe later that space, for a bigger one. For a big pod. Again, they are walking everywhere. The ventilation hole in the middle above the desk. This is their water compartment. And as you can see, there's still some water in there, but I need to refill that. I need to refill that about once every 2 weeks. But it's their spare. If their fungus gets too dry, they can get their water here. Then we continue some testing projects in the background. Then we go down. And then you can see that the big trash pod, they are cleaning it out bit by bit. Which is cool. But now for the surprise, guys. This is the big pod. So as you can see, the back half is halfway. Then on the bottom, it's like, let's say 2/3. So it's growing really fast. But the fun thing is, they are actually taking fungus out of the small pod. This one was completely full, and they are taking pieces of fungus and putting it into the big fungus pod. But this is, whoa. But this is cool, because now they are emptying out this one. I hope they empty it out completely. Because then later on, we can add, instead of this small one, we can put a big pod here. And we still have space for another big pod. And if they don't use this as a trash pod, we can put 4 fungus pods in a row. Now that would be epic. That would be very epic. So yeah. There was also a question, do they use the twigs? Well, mine. So, leaf cutters. I'm amazed. Every morning I come into this room and I'm like, damn, what are they doing now? So, I've been giving them a cocktail of all kinds of different leaves. So I give them ivy, I give them a butterfly bush, bramble, dandelion, all kinds of different leaves, just to make a good mix for them. Okay, I am going to put you at the leaf cutter's corner, and then I'm going to put the Filosa back, because then I can grab the Diversa for you guys. And with the Diversa, something weird is happening. There's a leaf that is not ivy that grows all. Is there a leaf that's not ivy that grows all year that they like? Well, bramble doesn't disappear in the winter, but it doesn't really grow. But there's enough bramble. So you can, I mean, at the end of the street, there is bramble, and I can just cut it all winter. Even when it's snowing, I just have to dig it up. Are you already tired of the Diversa because they are destroying the setup? Absolutely not. And they're not destroying the setup. Only one piece of it, and I'm letting them. Yeah, also ivy stays green in winter. But I'm not sure if they're going to be happy if I only give them ivy all winter. Because they do like some easy leaves. Okay, so now from some weird stuff. You know that we have the Diversa. You can see that there is still a lot of movement everywhere, but it is just not as much as it used to be. The same as we saw last week. The nest is about half full. There is brood, there's eggs, and I've been power feeding them nuts. But yeah, they are a bit slow. I was worried. I saw a big carcass in the outworld, and I hope it's not the queen. It's not the queen, but when I inspected it, it was a large major. They know it's colder. Well, maybe, but they are in a vivarium, so temperature should not be a problem. They feel the atmospheric pressure. Well, that might be so. I think I see super mages. Well, I'm sure that you see super mages because there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there in the back, and yeah, super mages all around. We also still have the other one, the other nest, where there's also still super mages. There's also still brood. So it's not that the colony is dying, because then there wouldn't be any brood. But they did shrink a little bit in size. But I do think I need to do something with the setup. So yeah, I know that there's a lot of calcium buildup, and I finally found out why this is. This has to do with my water from my house, because we had very hard water, as you call it, and we have a filter. And apparently when the water is too soft, it can take some of the calcium out of the gypsum when you overwater it. Is this a problem? No. Doesn't look good. No. So, yeah. There's a pressure changes when it gets colder, and the way they live, their exoskeleton liquid inside gets compressed and they get slower. Yeah, okay. I need to blow a little bit. It's a weird sound for you, maybe. Damn, that's a lot of dust. So, let's give them something to eat. They are going to get some red runners. They went through the barrier again, but now that their numbers are down, it's the escapees are not as bad, so I can actually live with it. Well, live with it. I'm able to capture them and put them back. So guys, what do you want to see after the Diversa? We still have 28 minutes on the clock. So if you want to see anything, let me know. I do want to change this setup because I am really missing the sight of the trails. The outworld is too small for it. So there's so many ants outside that you almost don't see any trails anymore. So I might need to yeah, we started with you first you have to rewatch the beginning of the stream. I did some epic sound effects and stuff. Whoa. Rico, very simple solution for that. I need to clean it, but my solution for that is this. So I take a plastic cup, I put a barrier, I dump all the stuff in there, and then when they are running out again, I just put them back. So yeah, that's the easy. Yeah, you can even use a little vacuum, and then you throw everything in there, and then a half an hour later they will be crawling out of the carcasses, and you can just put them back in your setup. So just use an extra bin with a layer of a barrier, and you can use that with all setups. And yes, I do need to do that. There's going to be a lot of maintenance this week. I want to see if I'm able to get all my colonies that need hibernation ready. I also need to do some moves there, so it's going to be a busy week. Yeah, with soft tweezers. You can get them on the west side, of course. Crafting Ant. Focus on the logo. Come on, advertisement. Yay. So yeah, soft tweezers. You got the long ones. And you got the short ones. Depends on what you like. I'm a big fan of the longer ones, but yeah. But first, if you want, I can grab the Filosa again, because I know you like the cigar factory, and we got cigars. And I don't see any other requests yet, so... Tell me what you guys want to see. Thanks, Martin. You can grab one of either, or even the set if you want. There you go, Fuzz. Especially for you. The Lundy again? Let's grab something else. Are the little ones already in hibernation? No, I'm going to set everything up this week. But Fuzz. Da-da. And we got more incoming, dude. There is more eggs there. Then there's a ton of larvae in the corner. Then there's more larvae over there, and over there, and over there, and over there. They're everywhere, dude. Yeah, my kids made a haunted house, and I needed to print some stuff for them. I was like, let's put it in there. Yeah, cigars. Woohoo! Yep. These ones are also going to get an update in the near future, because yeah, they're epic. I mean, these are one of my favorite species, the Filosas. I would really recommend them to everyone. They are big, so they are easy to check out, to make videos from. They are hunters. They are, well, they are cool looking, but they are always in the outworld, always walking around. The only thing is, well, the price tag. It's pretty silly that nobody's buying my colony. Yes, it is. But what's your work account, Nico? I think it's bigger than this one, right? You need a sponsor first. Fuzz, he is selling Filosa. 250, 500. Yeah, that's bigger than this one. I don't understand why you're getting rid of them. I really don't like hunter species. I don't see myself buying any species exception of trapjaws. Yeah. Well, that's your opinion. That's what you guys can do. By the way, guys, if you want to sponsor us, you can do it through the Ko-fi link that's in the description. And the next species that we are planning to buy is honeypods. And I might even have a sweet deal for it. So we are actually getting pretty close on that one. Well, get a good setup, Nico. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab some other species. If you're not gonna ask for it, I'm just gonna grab them because I want to see some species. So let's go with our big queen Beastly. Because it's always funny. It always looks like you have dead workers in the outworld. You see them right there? It's like they're dead, right? They always do this. All alive. Okay, 2 are not alive. Ah, that's sad for this time. So yeah, let's check out. Oh yes, still nice pile of brood. Still one of my favorite species. I know I said it before today, but it's one of my older colonies, and I just like them. Love the bottom. Well, to be honest, Nick, the Filosa is pretty amazing, but I haven't grew them myself, so not really bonded with them. Okay, where did you get them from then? Did you get them from Lynn or something? No, Lynn did have them? I don't know. No, but it makes sense. I mean, I got them from Stein, and I got them with the 1,000 subscribers. First, I lent them, and then he gave it to me, and yeah, that's something epic. Bought it from a personal collection. Ah, cool. No, but I understand. I mean, when I got them, they were like 20 workers in some freakish Asian El Cheapo setup. And I got them to this far. So yeah, I really like that. Hey, Fuzz! Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, as I said, the Ko-fi link that is now up is for honeypods, and I am working on a sweet deal. Yo, and guy, what's up? I'm working on a nice deal, so we might actually have them quite fast. But from what I've heard, they also need hibernation, so that's not the best combination with a winter project. But we have to see. I can still make a nest for them, even if I don't have them. Finally able to take them home. Quality of stream? Well, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. There we go. New phone or camera? No. Nope. What species of honeypot ants? I'll tell you when I get them. Anyone know how big Metallica can get? I think they can get quite big and quite fast. That's also something on my wish list. But the thing with the Metallicas is, if I buy them, it's for a video and for my personal collection. And the honeypods is also for testing a new setup. So that's why the honeypods are first. But I was looking to snag a deal somewhere, but it didn't come through. So. Oh, is the quality good today, Ebola? Well, it might be the epic start of the stream then. You should really rewatch the beginning. The thing is, Nico, with the Metallicas, is I think they've been becoming mainstream this year. So I'm not sure if they are fully known yet. You don't feel comfortable giving them live prey. Yeah, okay, I can understand that. But you don't have any live prey at all, or? I would love them in a bio setup. That would be epic. That would be epic. That's true. This setup is still. I mean, it's too big, but it's so cool that they are still running around in there. And now, of course, when I say it, you don't see an ant sticking out there, but it's funny. I'm getting messages on my phone, which I'm recording with. Oh, there they are. And I just saw that my girlfriend is telling my friend that we got a dog, and they said, we're getting a dog as well. But they're getting a pup, so. Did you show the clavata yet? No. So, clavata after these. I think we have some brood, and some brood, and some brood, and some brood, and some brood. So, brood, I guess. I freeze the insects I give to my ants. Okay, well, that's a choice. I keep all my feeders alive. I think you need more brood. Well, I fed them now, so they might get more brood. Have I decided on a species yet? No. It's also kind of what I can get. And I would like a bit of a fast growing one, because I would like to have repletes really fast. They're talking about my dog. I'm so happy that we got a dog. I have 2 daughters and a girlfriend, of course. So I'm the only guy in the house, and now I have a male dog. So I'm not the only guy anymore. Replete brood is in the first 10 workers usually. Okay, I thought it was a little bit later. Only a colony doesn't matter for me. Depends on the price, I guess. But a colony would be nice because then we can get to testing faster. But then again, I don't have an exact idea yet what I want to make because I would like to make something different. As you guys know, I try to make different stuff, but I'm not sure if I am able to because there are certain requirements. Okay, I am going to put you back with the leaf cutters. Yeah, we already grabbed the renegades. Oh no, we didn't grab the renegades yet. I have to grab the renegades. But first you guys wanted to see the clavata. So. First the clavata, then the renegades. Do you have trap jaws? Not anymore. I had some borrowed trap jaws, but they are back to its original owner. And I don't know. I wasn't really a big fan, to be honest. Sorry. Let me rip. The blue color. Yeah. It's Lin or Ninitsuru actually has a full nest in that color. And somebody else actually asked for the plates, but so yeah. I do custom colors. Ask me before you make an order, and then I can tell you if I'm able to make it for you, because there are 3 rules with custom colors. It's quite easy. The first one is there's always a delay in delivery time because there's no stock. There can be extra costs because I might need to order the color. And if I'm just ordering for you, it's a bit more expensive. I see that I have to get some I always forget the name. Springtails in here. So I need to order the color. There's extra cost. And also in the future, I cannot guarantee you that the color is still there. But custom colors is something you can actually do. You can ask Ebola. He has a custom color. Something about Fire Engine Red. He has a nice collection of red nests, which were specially made for him. Let's grab a red runner and I'm going to take a look in the nest. Guys, don't forget, I'm going to end the stream in about 8 or 9 minutes. So if you have a question for species, don't wait too long. Okay, now let's check the nest. I haven't looked in a few days. I watered it, but I left the nest on the shelf, so I wasn't able to see what was going on inside. Okay, that scared me for a second. Because you're thinking, no eggs. They're there. Whew. Is there an egg on the leg? Is that... Oh, those joints are orange. That's cool. So we have 8. and 6 eggs. Nice. Need to get that nest a bit more humid. It's a complaint that I got from Lynn. It's too dry. The renegades. Let me grab them. I don't think that they are doing great, but that's also because we are right before hibernation. Every time I walk past one of those pipes, I'm just so impressed on the amount of workers that the Lundy have in such a short period of time. They have so many workers. I mean, how many you see on this piece, that's the same everywhere. Second is that the best way to kill mites, parasite, bacteria, fungus. I have to level. The second is that the best way to kill any mites, parasite, bacteria, fungi, harmless chemicals on insects. So I just got mine from the outside. No, this is not Atta. This is Aquamyrmex Lundy. Do you prefer to close live and... Do you have a close live and store merchant you prefer? I mean, a shop that sells ants. I do most of my stuff with the Ant Merchant. It's antmerchant.com. So, here we go. Ruby is still alive, but the question is, do we see any brood? We see it. You see it? You see it there? There's an Aggie. We got an Aggie. Aggie. Joseph, I got them from iliasinsects.com. The link is not in this description, but if you go to the leafcutter video, you can actually see it there. I have a couple of leafcutter videos, and all of them are supported by Ilias Insects. And at this moment, Ilias actually has a discount code for autumn, and I think it ends tonight. So check it out. iliasinsects.com. I don't know if you can find the link real quick, Martin. I guess you know the website. Hey, Ilias, what's up? How are you doing, my dude? Let's give them a cool smiley tray. Thank you, Martin. No, we haven't shown the dangleberries, but we are going to end the stream in about 3 minutes. Favorite please is Ant Antics, where I get my equipment, Ants HQ. Yeah, what should I say? The only thing I can say about it is, well, I deliver in the UK if you need anything. I know shipping is a bit more for you guys, but most of my prices are competitive, so Thank you, Martin. You guys see it? Autumn 2025 is the discount code, and it ends tonight. And I think you get 20% on everything. Have you got any Pokemon species? No, I do not. I asked so I can purchase/donate a honeypot species to you. Very nice of you, Ebola. I am working on something. So if you like to help with that, you can DM me or of course, use the Kofi link. But I am working on something very nice. I'm gonna grab the dangleberries, and then that's it for this evening. $20% on the entire order. Nice. So the dangleberries are out of water again. It's not as much because they also know that it's wintertime, but they still are just happy ants. They are always just happy ants. The tiny little buggers. I do need to give them some water, which I'm doing in the background while you can look at the guys. Oh, girls, of course, but this is also one of our older colonies, and they are just too sweet. There we go. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around because that it is it for this week's stream. So, thank you guys for joining again. It was a fun, fast stream because an hour is just not enough. I do like the concept, so I might do it more open to what do you guys want to see instead of just going through everything in a pace. I know that some species are more interesting than the other ones, and when there is something that I would really like to show, I can always do that. So I might be a better concept for it, but I'm not sure what you guys think of it. Don't forget, if you order above 25 euros on the website, you automatically get a set of pumpkin smiley trays. We still have quite a few. Go for it. You know what happens with the other ones. After that, they are going into the random smiley bin because you always get smiley trays with your order. Don't worry. So, yeah. Thank you all for joining, and I'll see you next time at the Crafting Ant.